YouTube, what is good? It's your boy Montel, back with another video. Be the person you want to be. Here's the excerpt. First, tell yourself what kind of person you want to be, and then do what you have to do. For in nearly every pursuit, we see this to be the case. Those in athletic pursuit first choose the sport they want, and then do that work. An archer is highly unlikely to hit a target she did not aim for. The same goes for you. Whatever your target, you are certain to miss the target if you don't bother to draw back and aim. Our perceptions and principles guide us in the selection of what we want, but ultimately our actions determine whether we get there or not. Let me read that again. Our perceptions, how we see the world, principles, the foundations and fundamentals of who we are as a person that we've created, guide us in the selection of what we want, whether it's more money, that career, the job, the position, relationships, attractiveness, whatever it might be. But ultimately, it's the actions that determine whether we get there or not. So simply, you gotta do the work. So yes, spend some time, real uninterrupted time, thinking about what's important to you, what your priorities are, and then work toward that and forsake all the others. It's not enough to wish and hope. One must act and act right. Let me say that again. It's not enough to wish and hope. And too many times you guys are wishing and hoping instead of acting, and acting in the right way. You gotta be the person you want to be. Be the person you want to be. I keep saying it. I'm gonna say it again when you get on this channel. You cannot be who they want you to be. Who's who? Family, members, friends, co-workers, your job, people that you don't even know. Why are you striving to be who you want to be for them when you must be who you want to be for you? It is you that has to wake up every day and look that person in the mirror and be able to accept and embrace yourself fully. It's you that has to be able to take the perceptions of how you see this world, how you choose to see the world, through the lenses that you see it, and accept yourself for who you are, and embrace who you are fully, and be the person that you want to be. It's up to you to select what you have, what you want, and do the work through your actions. Do the work and be consistent and committed to whatever it might be, and stand firm, because that's what it's about. Your perceptions and principles got us. So like the very way you see this world, the very things that you have, the whole dear that you believe in, your values, your morals, your standards, your principles, your core essence of who you are is going to allow you to select what you want to do. Say you want to play a sport. You first select the sport. And then within that sport, there's work that has to be done. The right work that has to be done. Not just work because it's broad. You have to do the right things to do. And like I ran track. We worked on strength and conditioning, cardio, speed endurance, speed resistance training, being able to hold a certain speed for a certain amount of time. All these different things we had to do because we had to put in the work when it came to that entity. Oh, you want to run a business, you have to put in the right work to run that business. Oh, you want to lose weight, you have to put in the right work and the right actions to lose weight. Whatever it is that you want, right? Whatever you want first comes to the mind, and then the work itself is done through the action. It can't be one without the other. Because if it's just in your mind, it's just a hope, it's just a dream, it's just something that you just think about, but you're not acting in it. When you first take what you select that you want in your life, you have to put in the work, which is action. Whether it's showing up every day. If you want to go to the gym, you need to get to the gym 3-4 times a week. Whatever specific day and time that you need to be there, you need to be there. Okay, you want to run a business. First, you have the vision and dream, but then you need to do the research. You do the research and get to work. Doing research, making the plan, making a strategy, making a financial sheet, all this and that. Everything that you want in life is designed to show really exactly who you are. I talked about you have to make your character a lot of statement. Well, this is also a part of it, because you have to be the person that you want to be, right? If you're striving to move up at your job, you need to know exactly what you want out of that job, and you must do the work. A lot of you want it right now. You want instant gratification right now to come save you. Well, I'm sorry, it's not going to help. It's not going to come save you. You want everything to be achieved right now when you want it to be, instead of actually having the patience and gratitude of where you actually are, and the understanding of that, of it's not going to come right now if you're not ready for it right now. There's work that has to be done. So you need to select what you want. You need to make sure you put in the work. That's my message. You got to put in the work. Whatever you want and desire, that's beautiful and all touching. But if you don't do the work, you're just going to be wishing and hoping and having dreams of it, and it's never going to happen. Dreams come true twice. In your mind, in your subconscious mind first, when you think about it all the time, and it comes true in reality. How do you want it to be? You want it to just be something that comes true once, or you want it to come true twice? So like I said, be the person that you want to be. Whoever you want to be, you make sure that you strive to be the greatest version of yourself. You make sure that you strive for excellence. You make sure that you act right, and you do what needs to be done. Like it said in the book, then work toward that and forsake all the others. So whatever else, the others is distractions. For others is people that's not giving you the positive energy. For others is the people that take you for granted. You need to focus on the things you can control with your reason mind, your reason mind, the judgment, your perception of reality, and how you're going to be a positive person every single day. You can't control X, Y, Z. You can't control the external. The externals are going to always be there. It's going to always change too. And lastly, it's not enough to just wish and hope. You cannot go through this life, whatever you desire and you want in this life, to just wish and, oh, I hope this is going to happen. You have to make it happen. But first, you have to select it first in your mind. Like I said earlier, you have to have a strong mind. You have to believe in yourself so much to the point where you already know it's like already happened, and you just are doing the work now to make it come true. You know what I'm saying? That's how much belief you have to have in yourself. That's much greatness and confidence you have to have and trust within yourself. Like, it has to be to the point where you know it's going to happen because you've thought about it so much, you've mapped it out so much, you've planned it, you've done the work, and you're doing the work, and you're being consistent with the work, and you're making it happen. Because one must act. Action is required. To get that money at your job, you need to get up and go to that job. To get that car, you need to make sure you save and invest as much as you can. You have the car that you want. To be able to be the best version of yourself, you need to do the work and see who you want to be, and you need to strive that every day. Be the best version of yourself. Be the person you want to be, and never settle for anything less. When you know your worth, when you know your value, you know who you are, you know your standards and principles, never settle for less when it comes to yourself. Don't settle for a less version of yourself just because the world might say so, or society might say so, or whatever. People don't believe in you. Well, I'm here to tell you I believe in you. And you gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta have trust in yourself, and you have to strive to be the best version of yourself every single day. It's not about the materialistic things. It's not about the goals. It's about, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, were you really who you were supposed to be, or were you someone that you were not meant to be? Peace.